Hey there, Wrestling Fanatics. It's the host with the most here. Once again, it is Team Rai, and we are back to do another edition of the WWE Predictions. This time, WWE TLC 2016 live from Houston, Texas. I have a guest here. Go ahead and plug your social media.
Yes, I am Tony, and you can follow me on Twitter. It's double_T_23. That's really the only place I'm really active on these days. Thanks for having me, Riley.
Anytime, and thanks for coming on board once again. Okay, do you know this is a pre-show match, Tony, or do you know yet, Tony?
Do not.
Okay, well.
I'll probably throw one on there.
Oh, okay, so nothing's official, right?
Nah.
Okay, we just gotta forget it. If I know any news or Tony knows, he'll probably tell me. I'll put it in the description box.
Hells yeah.
Okay, first thing is Kalisa Dor versus Ben Barrett. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Kalisa Dor versus Barian. There you go. In a chair match. This rivalry sucks. I hate it with the passion. Don't mean nothing. Chair match. I'm going with Kalisa Dor. Hopefully he gets a revenge. What do you think, Tony?
Well, what's your thoughts on this feud?
It sucked. I'm not really hyped up on it. I just don't know. I just don't like it.
What else can I mean, like, are you a big fan of, like, the bigger guys going against the smaller guys?
No, because it has been done in the past, so why WWE wants to recreate that, I have no idea, Tony.
Yeah, I don't know, it should be a decent match. If the chairs matches or whatever, honestly, it should just be a no disqualification match, because technically, a chairs match, you can do anything, so it's kind of dumb. A chairs match is a dumb concept, but whatever. But what can you do? So, I guess we can run down the past chairs matches. Like, remember in the past they had Undertaker and Batista. That was at the first TLC. And then the year after that was John Cena and Wade Barrett, where John Cena officially finished off burying the Nexus. And then the year after that was it 2012? Yeah, no, it was 2011. 2011 chairs match was Big Show, Mark Henry. That was a disaster. 2012's chairs match was what was the 2012 chairs match? You remember?
No, God, no, I do not.
Alright.
No, I do not, Tony.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was asking you, remember the 2012 chairs match?
No, I do not. I said no.
Oh, sorry, I had my mic turned down.
That's okay.
Let's see. Oh my God, I don't remember. 2012 chairs match. I don't remember. It don't matter. And then 2013. Do you remember that one? I don't.
Okay.
Do you?
No, I do not. I don't remember anything from the past. That's sad.
2014. I remember that chairs match. It was a classic. Kane and Ryback.
Oh yeah, classic my ass.
And then last year's chairs match was Del Rio and Swagger.
That sucked too.
Anyways, just running down the chairs match history. But yeah, anyways, I don't give two fucks about this match. I'm just gonna throw that out there, make it short and sweet. I'm saying Baron's gonna win. Kalisto has no chance. So yeah, Baron's gonna win. I don't really see Kalisto doing anything. So that's why I don't see him winning this match. So I'm going with Baron Corbin.
Yeah, probably you're right. Okay, let's move on. Next match, I think I could care less about this match too. Carmella versus Nikki Bella, no disqualification match. It's the same thing before. Probably the new B is gonna win. She's pretty, but Carmella.
Oh.
She's pretty, but is she really worthy? Not really. Of course, Nikki came a long way. I think Nikki probably is going to dominate and kick her ass, Tony?
Yeah, probably. The match at No Mercy was okay. It could have been better. But now that, now that the stipulation is in there, they should have just had the stipulation at the last pay-per-view. No Mercy, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carmella, she's improved on the mic. Like, how she was last night on SmackDown. I don't know when this will go up, but last night on SmackDown, she was dissing John Cena. I think that was a good promo, in my opinion.
That was awesome.
Carmella came out.
That
was a good promo.
It'd be cool if he came out, John Cena. That'd be cool if John Cena came out last night, but he's off TV
for... Kissed her or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Kissed her, maybe slapped her on the ass, maybe gave her an AA, who knows. But yeah, I was gonna say is, it was, she's just speaking the truth, but, yeah, and then, the fans are chanting, how you doing and stuff, because, she used to be with Enzo and Cass, but she turned it back on them. She turned it back on the crowd and said, I'll be doing much better once I'm out of this town, so that was funny. She's just trying to get some heel heat there. But yeah, I don't care about this match either. It's whatever. This honestly should just be the pre-show. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Carmella just because Nikki won the last match, and I think Nikki's been dominating her as of late. So I'm gonna say Carmella's gonna win. She's a newcomer, and she probably needs to win more than Nikki. So I'm gonna say Carmella.
I think Nick is gonna win, get revenge, and let's see what happens. Okay, next match. This should be a good match. The Miz, put his belt on line. This time in the IC. This time in a ladder match against Dolph Ziggler. I thought this feud would be over with from the last time they met, and I guess not. I don't know who's going to win this match. I could care less because I'm tired of this feud, Tony,
Oh, yes, most definitely. The feud's been going on for a few months now. It's kind of getting boring. They make it seem like Dolph Ziggler and The Miz are the only two in the mid-card picture. There's many other guys that need to be used in this title picture besides these two. So the feud's kind of, they've had really good matches, probably match of the year candidates, but the matches is just, they've had too many matches though. It's just, like I said, they make it seem like these are the only two on the freaking roster that can compete for the Intercontinental belt. But yeah, I don't know. It could go either way. And Daniel Bryan stated that this will be the final encounter, the last match between these guys. Yeah, you'd be saying that watching them 5-6 months later, they'll be having another feud.
Yep.
Probably that's usually how it works. So this is a hard one. It's a ladder match. Probably that'll make it even 10 times better. They had a good match at Backlash, No Mercy, and then they had some good matches on SmackDown. So adding a ladder match, adding like a stipulation, a ladder match involved, makes it, I think, even 10 times better. With Maurice involved, I don't know. I know she's going to be out there. I think she's going to play a part in this match where she cost Dolph Ziggler. So I'm going to say The Miz is going to retain. As much as I want Dolph Ziggler to win the belt, I say Miz is going to retain, considering this is the last match between them. Because it would make sense. If Dolph Ziggler won, Miz would be guaranteed a rematch, but it would make sense because they said this will be the last match, so it's confusing there. But yeah, I'm saying Miz is going to retain. Maurice, like I said, is probably going to play a part in this match, cost them. So might as well just put Maurice in the match too, make it a handicap match.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna say that the Miz is gonna retain. But it'd be funny. You remember when John Cena and Dolph Ziggler had a ladder match for the Money in the Bank contract?
Yeah.
Remember AJ Lee turned on John Cena and pushed John Cena off the ladder?
Yes.
And lost the match?
Yes.
Remember? Imagine if Maurice does that to the Miz and turns on him. I know they're married in real life, but imagine on TV-wise, they're kind of against each other. Imagine if she joins Dolph Ziggler. Could you imagine that? I can see that happening.
Yeah.
You never know. So you never know. Maybe that'll happen. She'll cost her own husband and push him off the ladder, and she'll join up with Dolph. It'll be almost kind of like when Lana disbanded with Rusev for a while, but that was kind of dumb. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Miz will retain though.
Yep. But you know what should done? The last match they had, the stipulation, that was a stupid stipulation because we all know that Dolph was not even done. That stipulation should be for this one, you know, for our match, you know.
Yeah.
So see, that's what I'm saying. Off the podcast, the writers are stupid. They don't know what to do with the IC belt, you know, with the Miz and Dolph. Hot potato. Same for the women's belt on Raw, you know, dumb.
True.
Very stupid,
That's
but
true.
I think it should equal either or. I'm going with Dolph, and then Dolph will beat the Miz again for the rematch, but I doubt it, you know.
But this is the last match between them.
I know, I'm just saying, but I don't know. I'm just saying, Dolph wins, the Miz gets a rematch, Dolph beats him again, that's what I'm saying. So he beats him twice.
I know, but I'm just saying though, is they said this will be the last match between the two, so I mean, I don't know if the Miz would get a rematch then.
Of course, they always get rematches. So I'm just saying, if they meet again on next Tuesday live, if Dolph wins this Sunday, he puts the belt on line on Tuesday. He beats the Miz, and no more rematches for the Miz. He's done, and the Miz, hopefully, though he was smart, put him in the main event picture. They need that because John Cena's out of the picture for a while, you know.
That means they need to turn AJ face.
And I think that's gonna happen. I'm hearing. No.
What?
AJ turn face. It could happen.
I mean, the crowd likes him either way, so I guess it wouldn't matter, huh?
No. They don't have enough. They don't have enough heels on SmackDown. I mean, they do, but nothing over the main belt, you know.
True.
Okay, let's go. Let's go on. Speaking of championships, the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Rhino versus Heath Slater versus Randy Orton versus.
Wait, what'd you just say?
What?
You just said versus. You just said Rhino versus Heath versus.
Okay, I'm Tony. Let me correct me. I'm sorry, my viewers. I screwed up. Okay, Rhino and his partner Heath Slater versus Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Is that better? I'm sorry, Tony.
Yes, much better.
Okay, now first of all, it was kind of cool that Rhino and Heath Slater won the belts recently, but on the other hand, it's kind of dumb they won it because I think the American Alpha should have won the belts back in the day. You agree or disagree, Tony?
I agree. They should have won the belts, but you know they wanted to do that feud with the Usos and stuff, and remember the Usos injured them? Not really, but storyline wise, and but American Alpha maybe should have won the belts, but then again, they're still young, they're still new on SmackDown, so I think their time will come. I don't think they need them right this second, but yeah, maybe it would have been nice for them to have it, but like I said, they're still new. They still have plenty of time to win the belts, so I think they'll give them to him eventually over time, or they won't, and they'll screw him over. But so they ended up giving it to Heath Slater and Rhino, which was cool because Heath Slater got kids. He needs a job, and he needed the double wide, and he needed above ground pool. So he got all that stuff after winning the belts, and he got his contract. Remember on Backlash, and then so American Alpha won a turmoil match on SmackDown last week, but then the Wyatts appeared, and the Wyatts are like, you haven't faced all the teams, blah blah blah, and then we'll see you next Tuesday, kick your ass or whatever, and then next Tuesday happened, and they had a match, and Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt won. It was a pretty good match. It was main event. I was surprised that main evented the show.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
main evented the show. It was a good match, and yeah. So now Randy and Bray are going to challenge for the belts. Now it should be a good match. I think it should be a stipulation, but I guess not every match needs stipulation to it. But yeah, it should be a good match. But unfortunately, I think Heath Slater and Rhino, it's kind of ran its course. To me, I like them, but they're kind of a joke as a team. It makes the belts look kind of dumb or whatever, because they are a joke as a team. They're kind of like a comedy act, if you know what I mean. How Rhino's always eating and stuff, eating chips and potatoes and stuff, and Heath Slater's always, saying he's got kids. They just make it seem like a joke. So I feel like if they give them the Randy and Bray, they can make the belts a little bit more prestigious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and speaking of joke, it reminded me of the Raw brand, the New Day. Don't you agree, Tony, or no?
I do agree. They're jokes too.
Yep. And that's not how you become. That's not how you are champions. Back in the day, of the Ed era, Rock and Mick Foley, Austin, and Mick Foley, Shawn Michaels in Austin. They were never a joke. They took them guys seriously. But now these days, they're freaking jokesters because it is under the PG era,
Yep, you got the New Day, which are jokes on Raw, and then Heath Slater and Rhino, jokes on SmackDown.
Yep.
So, I'm kind of sad. Speaking of Raw, I'm kind of sad that the club, get Gallows and Anderson to New Day and Raw. But you know what? At this point, I don't care anymore. Who beats New Day? I don't. Obviously, they're gonna break Demolition's record. Me and Lucas were talking the other day. We were saying it'd be funny if Demolition comes out and confronts New Day, but have you seen the shape that they're in as of late? They look horrible. I don't think they could even make it out there without fucking falling over.
Yeah, and then plus I saw them this past February, and this is just my theory. With the Demolition, the reason they're not in the Hall of Fame, off the record, I think they have some a big thing with McMahon, grief. That's just my theory, Tony.
Yeah, what you mean.
So I don't know. So I think Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt will become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions on Sunday. It should be a good match, but that'd be the first time Bray Wyatt won any gold, right, in his WWE career?
That is correct. Yep.
Wow, it took this long, huh?
Yep, 4 years. Yep.
Wow, it's sad. Let's move on.
It is sad.
Okay, next match. It's gonna be a table match for when did they announce Mish? Did it? Okay, never mind. Okay, table match for the SmackDown Women's Belt. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. It should be a good match. I don't know if Alexa Bliss is gonna become the new champion. What's your thoughts?
Well, yeah, they've had a pretty good feud. They've been going at it for a month or two now. They were supposed to have a match at No Mercy, but I think Becky had a little injury, so she couldn't do the match. So then they had the match recently on SmackDown, which was a taped show, and there was controversy because Bliss had her leg under the rope when she was tapping. So so then they booked this match, and then just last night on SmackDown they announced that it's gonna be a tables match because what happened earlier tonight. I thought that they had a contract signing, and I thought that contract signing was really good. It ended with Bliss putting Becky through a table, and then they were telling her that Bliss had challenged her to a tables match for this pay-per-view, and then Becky said she'll take her in any kind of match, tables, ladders, chairs, whatever, and she's like, I'm gonna get that little bitch back, and then that was that. She said that, and that was that. So this should be a good match. I like both women. I think they're both good in the ring, and they're both hot. This should be a good match. But I think Alexa Bliss will get her time soon enough. I just don't think it's right now. So I'd say Becky Lynch is going to win this first ever. Well, actually, no, it's not first ever women's tables match. They've had it before, but this one you can take a little more seriously. I think the last time they did a women's tables match was so horrible. Beth Phoenix and Natalia versus Blake Cool. That was so dumb when they had the spray painted tables and stuff. Oh my god.
Hopefully they don't do it again this Sunday.
I don't think they will. This match I can actually take a little more seriously than that one. But yeah, should be a good match. So I'm going to go ahead and say Becky Lynch is going to retain the title.
I think we gotta get a new champion. Do you think it'd be a light table because they can't use the same table they use for men, right? Same table, you think?
I don't think they can, but maybe they can. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, for the main event, they announced this. I think sometime at Survivor Series TLC match for the WWE World Championship. AJ Styles for champion versus Dean Ambrose. And they've been bickering. They've been having a decent feud. Dean Ambrose cost AJ a match. AJ cost Dean Ambrose a match. I think AJ is going to retain because no John Cena for a while, thank God. It should be a good match, I think so, to close out the show. Maybe something big will happen. Maybe Taker will show up. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe James Ellsworth will show up in the back of an ambulance.
Yeah.
What? You got nothing to say on that?
I said, yeah.
Oh, you don't seem too excited about James Ellsworth.
Not really.
He's the man.
Well.
Yeah, so, they've had a good feud. But WWE needs to learn that AJ Styles isn't the only, Dean Ambrose isn't the only guy on the roster for AJ Styles, for the challenge AJ Styles. It's better than John Cena, though, I will admit that. But yeah, hopefully after this feud, AJ can go on to a new feud, and maybe against, I don't know, some Taker, somebody else. But yeah, kind of last time on SmackDown was kind of sad, though. We lost someone, we lost James Ellsworth. I think he's dead because, AJ Styles did a dirty Styles splash off the steel steps. And then the ambulance were there and stuff. They took James and transported him in the back of an ambulance, and he drove off. So that was pretty brutal. I honestly, to God, think he broke his freaking neck. But what else can I say about it? Like, I don't know. Maybe on Sunday when AJ's about to win or some shit, James Ellsworth will fucking drive out into the arena in the back of an ambulance, and there'll be smoke and stuff in the back of it. He'll have a neck brace around his neck, and he'll come beat up AJ. I don't know. But yeah, it should be a good match. What else? What else can I say though? It's a great James Ellsworth would say, any man with two hands has a fighting chance, and that you are fucking right about that. Goddamn right. But anyways, I'm going to say AJ Styles will retain. Nothing else really to say about it besides, should be a good match. And I hope there's some awesome spots in this match. This will be our first time seeing AJ in a ladder match. Well, a ladder match in WWE, so that's cool. But yeah, anything else you guys say about this match, right?
This should be a good match. Do you think, or we discussed a few minutes ago, do you think it's possible that Taker shows up? Or I know he's not going to show up because he's rehab from surgery, but do you think it's possible, Tony? Or do you think they're going to see another appearance?
He could show up, or then again, he doesn't have to show up. You could have his music go off, or the gong or something, or lightning strike the belt or something, or the lightning strike AJ. He doesn't physically have to be there, but even if he is there, he doesn't have to get physical. He could just appear on the stage and point at the belt or something. Or they could do something where, you remember on SmackDown a couple years ago, whenever it was, when when Punk and Taker had a feud, remember? When Punk had the belt in his arm or in his hands, and then Taker did something, and then he had it in his hands?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
They could do something like that, some fucking dark magic or some shit like that, where the lights go out, the belt's in AJ's hands, and the lights go out, and then they're in Taker's hands, some shit like that. They could do something like that.
Or that one time.
I could see Taker appearing or something, or some sign of Taker, or something like that, just letting AJ know he's coming for him in his belt.
Or maybe that one.
And if not, I guess that'll be kind of sad, but they want to build for AJ's next match. They need to start as early as possible to make make the feud as good as possible,
Yeah, or maybe at one time it was SummerSlam 09, Jeff Hardy versus Edge, and after that match, Taker's underneath the ladder. Remember that one time?
I was there. I remember that.
Yeah, see, so they could do like that, but I don't think they could do it again,
Because Taker is still rehabbing.
Yeah.
So, Yeah, hopefully take her make appearance. It's in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, Dallas, Texas. Yeah. Why did I say Houston? I messed up. Why did I say Houston? I messed up there.
I think the last time they were in Dallas was WrestleMania 32, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. So yeah, hopefully Taker makes an appearance. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I guess is what it is. But I think he should add more star power to the pay-per-view, even if it's just 5 seconds. So yeah, I think that's all the matches that they've announced. At least they'll probably add another one or two matches. Fucking pre-show shit. But yeah, anything else you have to say, Rai, on this beautiful podcast?
Yeah, awesome podcast. Not really. I got nothing else to say, really.
All I gotta say, only Lucas will get this. But all I got to say is, Rai, he was a stunt double. If you guys remember Billy and Chuck, that tag team, he was a stunt double for Billy and Chuck. He was used one time, but then they never used him again. It's such a shame. Him and both the Nicks were stunt doubles. So yeah,
Tony,
get that joke.
Tony, are you making fun of me now?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is a joke.
Oh.
Damn, calm down. Don't get your panties too wet, man. But anyways, I think that wraps it up for me. Hello.
Oh, we're still on air. I forgot. Anyway, thank you very much, Tony, to come on board. I really appreciate it. You want? Oh yeah, you put this. Yeah, so enjoy TLC, the last one of the year for the SmackDown brand, and that's all I gotta say. Don't forget to.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Yeah, have a good one, and thanks for listening. And all my social media accounts are down below. Same thing for Tony. Hey Lucas, what's up?
Happy holidays, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that bullshit, huh?
Happy Halloween. Happy New Year. Peace out, bitches.
Happy Kwanzaa, huh?
Yeah, Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Native American Day. Happy Turkey Day. Yeah. Happy Lucas birthday. Everything.
Happy birthday. You guys are back on TV. It's the Ric Flair. Wow, Ric Flair is back. Woo!
That's your boy. The dirtiest point in the game. Right. Aren't you about as old as Ric Flair? Didn't you guys used to hook up back in the day? You know, fucking go out and party in the limos and shit? Ladies?
No.
Damn.
Very funny. Okay.
Ric Flair has been around as long as you, man. Since what, the 1860s? Damn.
1840s. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks very much.
1840s? Damn.
Thanks for
Thanks out for Harambe.
Thanks for I gotta go. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for coming on board. You suck, Tony. Goodbye.
Well, I want to plug pulled pork. Yes.